Wind advisories in place. We're talking a windy evening and a much cooler day tomorrow.
Less than a month before the Spokane Pride Parade, the newly repainted crosswalk has been vandalized again. Tonight, what city officials are saying.
It leaves me like maybe $200 a month to live on.
Tonight, residents of low-income housing are talking with KREM 2 about their rent on the rise. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
And I'm Whitney Ward. Thank you for being here. Our top story tonight, Spokane street crews were in downtown this afternoon cleaning up more vandalism from the Spokane Falls Boulevard Pride crosswalk.
Spokane police say someone defaced the mural overnight. KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez is live there right now. Nicole, how much were crews able to clean up this time?
Honestly, crews weren't able to clean up much. This is the crosswalk at the Spokane Falls Boulevard and Howard Street right by Riverfront Park, and you can see the colors underneath the black here that somebody put over top of this pride flag mural late last night or early this morning. Here's a look at what this looked like earlier while crews were actually actively out here trying to clean this up. Again, they weren't able to get much up. Spokane police say someone vandalized the crosswalk at about 1:30 this morning, and now they're investigating. The city says they should be sending out more details soon. Back in March, Governor Inslee redefined the state's hate crime laws to actually include defacing public property, not just private property. So the vandals could potentially face hate crime charges if caught. The city just repainted the crosswalk a few weeks ago because this isn't the first time the crosswalk has been vandalized. People have thrown paint and made skid marks over the mural before. Now, the city of Spokane sent out a statement saying that they condemn this vandalism. Mayor Lisa Brown said, quote, "This is not only an act of vandalism, but a hate-fueled act that goes against our values of equality, acceptance, and celebration of diversity," end quote. Now, that was, again, from Mayor Lisa Brown. Spokane City Council is going to be hosting a press conference tomorrow. They'll be hosting that right here at Riverfront Park at 11:30. In Spokane, Nicole Hernandez, KREM 2 News.
All right, Nicole, thank you very much. Our other top story tonight, the weather. A wind advisory has been issued for our area as strong winds have moved in, creating low visibility in some areas.
Yeah, let's talk to our chief meteorologist, Jeremy Legou, about how long this wind is going to last tonight.
Well, it looks like we are heading into the worst of it. The worst of it will be through about 10 p.m. But as wind dies down overnight, it's not going to stop. We're still talking some pretty strong wind gusts, and those linger through about noon tomorrow. So our wind advisories remain in place through then. 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts have already kicked up a ton of dust, fanned a small wildfire, and just caused a lot of haze to form in the low levels of the atmosphere. You can see that if you look out to the west, but we've seen some strong ones. Moses Lake, 49, Spokane, we have recorded a 49 mile per hour wind gust. It is a very, very windy evening, and that wind looks to stay strong for the next few hours. They always tell me I have to say things 3 times so people at home register. Here's the third. Wind stays strong through 10 p.m. tonight, but even when it dies down, it doesn't go away overnight. We've got a few stray showers off to the north that come with the wind. Those stray showers look to stay north until eventually overnight a little bit of activity forms in the southern panhandle of Idaho. Wind and then a few isolated showers tomorrow. As those work their way out, we head into a calm stretch on Saturday, but even then a few mountain showers linger. The other biggie here is what the wind does. Wind is always an equalizer, and as it equalizes our atmosphere, our temperatures plummet. We are in the low 60s the next few days. That's the coldest we've been since all the way back on May 8th.
All right, Jeremy, thank you very much. In other top stories tonight, a dog was rushed to a Spokane fire station after it ate fentanyl.
According to the Spokane Fire Department, a couple arrived at Fire Station 4 in downtown Spokane after their dog ate something off the street and became lethargic. They believe it was foil containing fentanyl. Firefighters quickly administered a dose of Narcan to the dog. They said the dog immediately began to recover.
Spokane Police's efforts to target drug trafficking resulted in a big payout for the department.
The U.S. Attorney's Office presented officers with nearly $120,000 in forfeiture funds. Chief Justin Lundgren accepted the funds, which will be put back into the department to help with more investigations and operations. Listen to the moment U.S. District Attorney Vanessa Waldroff presented the check.
This morning, we're so pleased to be able to present a large check and a great sum of money to our Spokane Police Department.
So these particular funds came from the arrest of a man with a long history of drug possession and distribution in the area.
Helmut Borchert seized 20 pounds of meth from his home at the time of his arrest. After he was sentenced, his home was sold. That profit is what Spokane police received today. The Spokane Fire Department asking for your help tonight to identify a man suspected of arson. According to SFD, surveillance video shows the suspect setting fire to a bush on the corner of a little bit of Top Knot Grooming in west central Spokane.
But thanks to the quick work of firefighters, they did manage to stop that fire from spreading inside the building. If you have any information, though, about the incident or this suspect, you are asked to call fire investigators, and you can see at the bottom of your screen that number right there.
Well, the Justice Department unveiled a historic proposal today to reschedule marijuana as a lower risk drug.
This proposal will appear publicly in the Federal Register, opening it up for a 60-day public comment period. So right now, marijuana is a Schedule I substance, a category that is shared by drugs like heroin and ecstasy. The proposal moves it to Schedule III, which includes ketamine and anabolic steroids.
That would acknowledge the drug's medical benefit at the federal level. President Biden calls it a step towards equity. The full rescheduling process could take up to a year to complete.